All right, second episode. We're back doing it again.
Trying again.
We didn't give up.
Keeping it going.
We didn't give up.
Yeah, dang. A lot of stuff to talk about this week. I feel like a lot of movie trailers came out.
Yeah, a couple new ones. Fantastic Four, Jurassic World.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Rebirth.
Rebirth. Yeah.
Whatever other like miscellaneous title they could come up with.
Yeah. They just chat GPT'd that one.
Yeah, probably.
And then, we also got, we both watched Companion.
Yeah.
So we can do a little rundown on that, a little review with spoilers. Because we're too lazy to figure out what's not a spoiler.
Yeah, we're still learning the editing roundabout. Yeah, so we're getting there.
So let's just let's get into it. We want to talk about Fantastic Four first.
Yeah,
the trailer.
Yeah. No, I thought it looks really. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, how do you think?
Kind of like the retro futuristic kind of like 50 style is like such a good decision. I think.
Did you see the controversy? On
Fantastic Four?
On the CGI.
No.
People are saying CGI has gotten worse over the years.
Oh, and they showed the thing.
Yeah, they showed a picture with him, and he looked like just a little like a PS2 character.
No, I think it looks good. It's
people just hating.
I think I did see a lot of people getting mad about the brow, like how defined it is, but I don't know. That's comic accurate. I think it's good.
So you think they made it look shitty on purpose?
I don't think it's shitty.
I didn't think it looked bad.
I think, I've seen stuff like photos from on set, and they did have like a prosthetic suit. So the actor, like Eben Moss Baccarat, or
I don't know.
Yeah. Eben Moss Baccarat was wearing a prosthetic suit, but then I guess they just put CGI over it. I don't know.
I liked it. You got what's his name, Pedro.
Yeah,
the boy Pedro's in it.
Yeah, Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks good. I mean, I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, this is going to be way better than the other ones, which is hard.
It's not a hard thing to do.
But as far
the bar's pretty low.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But as far as like a superhero movie goes, like in general, I feel like I'm more like hyped for this than
Yeah, like
you got Superman,
especially comparing everything else that's coming out this year, especially from Marvel, like the Thunderbolts, like that looks decent, looks fine. But Captain America looks alright. Yeah, I think everybody's really like looking at Fantastic Four as can Marvel like really bounce back this year into like something that everybody's excited about. I'm actually excited for the new Captain America. Yeah, or as what it should be called now, the new Captain Good Moral Man. No, I'm just kidding. Did you see that? No, his quote is. You didn't see all that? The controversy with him? So he was getting interviewed. It was like one of those gotcha moment things. They were asking him, like, what does Captain America mean to you? And he's like, well, I don't think it means... Josie, you better not. I'll just edit this out. Okay. Josie. Good girl. Okay. He's just saying, like, it means, like it doesn't mean America. It means having good values. Okay. And he's just trying to say it's not just about America, it's about
because of China.
It can be anyone. Yeah,
that's exactly what, dude. He got his moment. He's the man now. He's not going to ruin it by saying, "Yeah, it's about America. Fuck everyone else." Yeah, come on. Yeah. Give the man a break. You put him in a bad spot, which I think he kind of went out of his way to say that. But I don't feel like whatever he's saying. That's probably just the marketing team. Oh yeah, hey, like say this. This will make. Like, make sure to mention that this isn't about America in a way. Like, find a way to throw that in there. Yeah, it's like, this is hope for everyone. Because we got to know, like, whatever's coming out of his mouth, when you're an actor for Marvel.
Especially on a press junket.
And you're not like, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know how big you got to be kind of be your own guy, but he's definitely not there. Yeah. I mean, even John Cena had to bow down, Yeah. So... whatever his opinions are coming out, it's not his opinions. Yeah, and you're talking about Anthony Mackie, right? Like the guy playing Captain America? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. And it's like, dude, he's not going to fuck up his moment. Yeah, this is his big kind of introduction into being like a main character. Yeah. Because he's been Falcon and kind of just like in the shadows of everyone else. So side now he guy. Gets to be Captain He's been like America. Robin. Yeah, he's a Robin. Captain America's sidekick. And it was a big deal. People were like, "Oh my god, I'm not going to see this. He hates America." Like, and I was like, "Nah, dude, chill." Yeah, it's not that deep. Yeah, it's not. It's really not. Yeah. But I'm really hoping Marvel can bounce back. I think Fantastic Four is just they're just so iconic. Like, I think if you look at everything else that
Marvel's making in like the last few years. Fantastic Four is like definitely the most iconic IP that they're like trying to get out.
There's a lot of hype because everyone's like, it's kind of a good thing that it sucked so bad. And
the
sucked
last
again.
One? Yeah, the 2015 one. So
and then it became a joke, and now everyone's like, "Oh, we got to see, we got to see how good it is."
Yeah,
it's like hate it or love it, you're going to watch it.
Yeah, the last one was Fan Four Stick. I think that's like what everybody was calling it.
Oh,
and just so bland. Like it's just the most bland, colorless.
I didn't even watch
terrible movie ever. I
just always heard bad things.
I like the original. I will stand for the originals.
I did watch that one.
The first one, I can say is like pretty good, but it's like corny, It's like
I didn't think it was good though. Whenever I watched, it was so long. I just remember like this sucks.
But back in the day, it was just like everything was kind of corny. Like it was kind of like the Daredevil movie, Like
I was about to bring that up.
Like 2000s comedy, but like with superheroes, I think that's what they were going for. Because you have like Jessica Alba and like all this, like all these actors.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be good, but damn, wouldn't that be crazy if it sucks?
That would suck. That'd be pretty, I think that would be like such a huge misfire and set them back so much so much.
Everyone's like, Jesus, dude.
Well, like they just got X-Men back too, so it's like if they fuck up Fantastic Four, everybody's gonna be like, okay, don't even go ahead and make that X-Men movie.
They need to make Blade already.
That's never happening. Mahershala Ali's already gone. He's in the new Jurassic. He's in the Jurassic World.
All right, I guess this is a good time to segue. But we can go back to Fantastic Four, but I watched the trailer, and on the YouTube comments, the top comment, it said, was it Marshalla? Is that how you pronounce it?
Mahershala Ali.
Marshmallow?
Marshmallow.
Nah. So they were like, he got so tired of waiting for like Blade to come out that he decided to start hunting.
Yeah, go after some
Yeah, I fucked that up, but that's basically what it said, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, dude. And that was the top comment.
Yeah, not surprised.
On the main trailer, the YouTube trailer, like the one that had all the millions of views, that was the top comment that everyone liked, was them making a joke about Blade. And I'm like, damn, that is true.
Yeah, I just saw something the other day about Eternals, like going back and revisiting that after credit scene where Blade's like in it.
Oh, I didn't watch Eternals. I didn't watch that.
Oh,
so he's in it? He's in that? He's in that scene?
Defend Eternals, but he's not in it specifically. But his voice is like in the very end.
Is it Wesley? Oh no, it'd be Ali.
Yeah, it's Ali. Yeah, the new one. That was kind of like his Marvel debut, but not really. Yeah, just throw his voice on.
They want to get him in there so bad, but they just can't.
Yeah, dude, they announced him like I don't know, probably like 5 years ago as being Blade. So it's been way overdue to get that movie. But yeah, I don't know. Specifically focused on Fantastic Four. I just I don't know. If they can get Fantastic Four right and kind of, because I feel like they're trying to usher out kind of all these old characters and kind of bring in a lot of new ones. So I think this will be like their face of the MCU.
Really?
Now, yeah.
Really?
Like I think Fantastic Four they're setting it up to be like these are the new like Avengers.
Do you think they know? Like, do they have it already written? Like, so if it does bomb, they're still rolling with it. Like, we have to. This has got to be the new.
They're always.
Or are they just waiting for like to see which one pops the most and like, okay, this is the one we roll.
I mean, there's definitely an element to that. Like, how much screen time would they get like later on? Like who pops, who's not.
Yeah.
But no, I think they're really pushing like the face of the MCU to be Fantastic Four, because they're going into Secret Wars, and not to get like too comic book nerdy or whatever.
No, that's fine.
But
that's perfect.
Secret Wars is completely reliant and like focusing on the Fantastic Four and like the relationship with Doctor Doom, and then kind of includes like all your other like favorite heroes. So the fact that they're doing Secret Wars is such a this is Fantastic Four moment.
So what about the Avengers? Are they just completely done with that?
Well, I mean,
they'll come back and everyone will get hyped.
It's confirmed Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom, and then
what?
You didn't see that?
Nah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Okay. In the trailer.
No, not in the
trailer. They didn't show that? Okay, I'm sorry.
No. But like back at Comic-Con this last year.
No, I didn't see that. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm just so far gone with MCU, dude. I used to be so into it. Now I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people are. Like a lot of my friends, like it's weird because like for me, like growing up, like my entire like childhood and like growing up was MCU, right? Because I'm like 22, so it's like when Avengers came out, I was in 5th grade. I remember me and all my friends skipped school and went and saw it together with my dad. And so it's like, I don't know. It's just like it hits different for us. But even then, like I have so many friends who are just like, yeah, I'm just kind of checked out. Like I didn't see the last few movies.
That's exactly how I am.
Yeah, and like if I wasn't as into it as I was, then like, I mean, I'd probably be the same way, you know.
So you're still hyped.
Yeah, but I've always been a little Marvel fan.
What about? I figured you'd be more into Captain America. You don't seem like you're too hyped for that.
Yeah,
that looks so good to me. That's like, oh, I'm pumped for this.
There's elements I'm excited for, but overall, just not.
I think it looks like a good movie.
I've just never been a super like big Captain America fan.
Yeah,
like the Captain America movies are good.
I would say they're like some of the better ones.
Yeah, it's just Captain America's just
Winter Soldier?
A little bit more bland of
Winter
a
Soldier,
superhero, you know? Because he's like all. There's not a lot of complexity there. It's all like, oh, I'm like the highest moral standard.
You want him to be more hip?
No.
You want him to have a drug habit?
I just think Fantastic Four is like the dynamic with the family's like more interesting. They're trying to like fix like their powers, but then they're also like, well, our powers are helping save people.
Oh, I get it. And there's definitely the whole like we said earlier, the whole they suck ass for so long, and now it's like, can they do it?
Yeah, can they do it?
And the trailer looked good, so like I'm definitely more hyped for this.
With that 50s aesthetic, like
kind
of going for it. It's really cool because it's. I think it was the director of the new Fantastic Four movie was the creator and primary director for the WandaVision show. I don't know if you watch WandaVision.
No, I
can't.
Dude,
like kind of the whole like the set design, like the production design and everything on that show. They did like a retro 50s style like sitcom and then kind of went through. And so like the whole concept of that show was like, oh, like we're going to have them in this alternate reality, but they go through different periods of like TV sitcoms. So they start in the 50s and kind of go forward in time. Like it's a kind of like a Full House kind of vibe.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah. Like they just change vibes every episode. And so
what's the deal? They walk into a room and it's like,
yeah, no, but the creator of WandaVision really, I think, mastered that kind of like retro 50s vibe. So kind of pairing it with like the futuristic thing, like the Jetsons, I think it'll be really cool to see.
Yeah, and you got a good cast.
Great cast. Yeah, and the villain, I don't know how they're going to do the villain because they're doing Galactus, which is, I mean, I would say even more than like a Thanos level threat. Because like Thanos is, Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet, like,
the end of the world. So there's something worse than end of the world.
Yeah, but it's like Galactus is like one of the other like biggest Marvel villains. So I don't know. I feel like they're doing him for one movie for Fantastic Four, and I doubt they'll keep him just in this movie. Like they got to be setting him up for like something bigger.
Yeah, they wouldn't burn him just right away.
Yeah, they're going burn him off.
Well, it's one of those things like where they got to go big like right away. Like we have to nail this dude, throw the biggest and baddest dude in there, and then we'll worry about that shit later.
Yeah, no, that's true, and that's what I worry about. Like I don't want them to just
blow their load on this.
One and done.
They'll have years. It'll be like at least 3 years. You think before they come out with another one, another Fantastic Four? Or you think they'll do
it'll be longer than that because they're doing like the Avengers movies and all. Like they're doing a lot of stuff. I think the Avengers movies are gonna because it's Secret Wars, so I think they're just gonna reset, like clean the slate, like redo everything, and keep whoever they want, and then bring them in, and then everyone else just forget you, get by. So, but yeah, I don't know. We didn't see any Silver Surfer, which like a little sad.
I know. They're saving him. They know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing. He'll show up at the end. They gender swapped him. You gotta wait 20 minutes, and then he'll pop up at the end for like 2 seconds. We'll all be like, in the theater looking around at each other.
No, because he's the Herald of Galactus, so it's like he'll show up before Galactus will in the movie. But they made him a woman. So,
is that what? Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But it's like there is like a female counterpart in the comics, but I don't know. It's just like Silver Surfer's like my favorite Marvel character.
Oh, really?
And they're just kind of like.
He's your favorite?
Probably, yeah.
Of all time.
I just think he's cool. He just rides a surfboard throughout space. It's like crazy, and he's just
over Blade.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah,
He'll be like,
I don't know. I'm like,
you'll be like, duh. Dude, Blade rules.
Yeah, no, Blade's awesome. I just like Silver Surfer's just so cool to me.
That's a cool little hipster.
Yeah,
take.
Is it?
Yeah, my favorite's like Silver Surfer.
Like a deep cut. Like purposely going for a deep cut.
Yeah. It's like, have you heard of the Beat Bops? That's what I listen to. I don't listen to JB or Drake. I listen to the BBD Bobbities. No, Silver Surfer. That's cool. So they root. Wait, Silver Surfer can't be a woman?
No,
you won't like it. It won't be your favorite no more, huh?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're doing like an alternate reality for the Fantastic Four, because the Fantastic Four don't exist in the MCU right now. So I think the whole like thing is like they're doing an alternate reality of everything, and they're gonna come over at the end of the movie. So maybe like once they get in the real MCU, they'll like flip it back.
You think what they're gonna do? They're gonna test it out. They're like, if everyone loves
if everybody likes her, then like
that's who it is. If everyone shits on this and everyone's mad about it, they will be like, just kidding, alternate universe, blah 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 blah. We'll use that scapegoat like we do with all these other shitty movies that we've made in the last couple years.
Disney move.
Yeah,
definitely Disney move. But no, I don't know. The actress who's playing Silver Surfer is like awesome. So I'm like I'm all for it.
Who's the actress?
It's I don't know if you ever watched Ozark.
Yeah,
but it's Ruth. It's
what? Oh, I'm on. Yeah, okay, let's go. No, female like, Silver Surfer.
The fact that it's her playing Silver Surfer, I'm like, I can get behind it. I can give it as long as they make it cool. Like,
what's his catchphrase? Does he have like a cool catchphrase, Silver Surfer?
Oh god.
Like, does he have like some lines?
I don't think one like an actual one.
Yeah.
But there was like this old like Marvel animated show I used to watch back when I was like really young, and there's Silver Surfer characters on it, and he would always be like, "The power cosmic," or like he'd say something like kind of corny like that.
The power of cosmic.
The power cosmic.
Power cosmic.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like the power cosmic with her as it.
I don't think they'll do a catchphrase.
Well, what I'm saying is she's gonna like come in like, and that's like her thing. That's what she does. Like she's like really emotional.
Yeah.
They use like in the Wolfman trailer. Like I haven't watched it, but
yeah,
she's like doing that like get out of here. It's all from that scene of her
like big and huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Like she's like real screaming. Yeah. That's like her thing. That's like her like Al Pacino like. Hoopla, that's her. That's what she's known as, which is cool.
Or like Nick Cage, like just screaming.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, I'm here for it. If she rules, she rules.
Yeah, I mean,
damn, I didn't think you were going to get me. I thought you're going to whatever you're going to say. I already had it in my head, like,
like written off. But yeah, no, she's great. Like, she's a great actress. Yeah. So I'm excited to see it.
As long as she got the curly hair, I'm down.
See, I don't know, because Silver Surfer's like bald, so I don't know if they'll
put a cap on her.
The female counterpart in the comics is like, I think does have like long wavy like silver like chrome hair, so maybe they'll do that. I don't know. It'll be all CGI. It's all gonna be CGI.
Yeah.
She'll probably just be doing the voice and like I don't know.
In the green screen, like
the green screen motion capture and stuff. Yeah.
Flying back.
Yeah, like pulled off in flyers and stuff. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, she's so good at acting.
No,
Scorsese's gonna be so fucking mad, dude. Dude, he's furious right now. He saw a trailer and went, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, but he did CGI for like the entire like de-aging in the Irishman.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean
CGI hoopla bullshit.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's like telling someone who does Adderall, like you can't be mad at people who do meth. You do Adderall. It's like, come on, bro. There's a big difference.
Yeah,
here.
Use it slightly and then use it a lot. It's like,
yeah.
If we can do it, why wouldn't you do it? You know.
He made an old man shittily beat up another man.
Yeah.
That's different than the entire movie.
Than people flying through space and like beating up on each other and blowing laser beams out of their hands.
There's a difference.
Yeah. I'm excited for the movie. It looks good. I think the trailer's pretty short. Like they don't really show a lot, but just like the vibe that they're going for and just everything else. I think all the characters, like all the actors, look like they really embody the characters. So I think it'll be good. Man,
I'm surprised they didn't save that for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking they would do that, but I don't know. They dropped it on February 4th. So like,
I bet it still comes on.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl though, bro.
They'll probably play it. Yeah.
Well, so like I was listening to Shane's podcast, Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
And he was so he has a Super Bowl commercial with Post Malone, the Bud Light. Yeah. And it's supposed to be like this big commercial, but they already released it. And he was like, dude, I don't know why they did that. And he was saying like their marketing team was like, no, it builds hype. People are still going to watch it. And so he's like, it doesn't make sense to me, but maybe that's what they're doing with the Fantastic Four. Like they're still going to show it during the Super Bowl, but for some reason it makes sense to release it before. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, like being surprised as a someone, as a consumer of it.
Yeah,
I like to be like, what?
No, that was always the fun thing about the Super Bowl. Like the trailers are like, the trailers will come on, but you always miss it. And you're like, fuck, like everybody quiet down. I need to hear this. But then you miss it, and then immediately like after the trailer airs, it's like now online. Go watch the trailer online. So they'll probably do something like that. But I guess like
maybe there will be something. Maybe Blade.
No, no Blade. They're not doing Blade.
Marshmallow Ali will come on and be like, no, it's happening this time, I swear.
Guys, I swear we're making this movie now. The 7th screenplay rewrite is finished and we're ready to go.
Oh, God, is that what's holding it up?
Yeah, it's mostly screenplay. Because I've heard rumors that he was just like not happy with the screenplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like really.
He's like, I can't play in this bullshit.
He's a 2-time Academy Award winning actor, dude. He's got to be in.
I get it.
He's got to have a good script.
Nah, they better hook him up.
Yeah.
Can't put True Detective 3 in some bullshit. Can't be killing some motherfucking lame ass fucking vampires.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill these fucking dinosaurs till y'all figure that shit out.
Dude, no, but he's a good actor. I'm kind of shocked that he like left, or especially if he like went to find another role because of the MCU taking like so long and he wanted to do something more meatier. The fact that he's doing a Jurassic World movie is kind of insane.
Bro.
Yeah, he's trying to get the money. Trying to get that money.
That bag, bro. This is a bag securing movie right here. This ain't no motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess the transition over to this trailer, like,
that's a good segue, huh?
It
like
looks
that? Yeah. Like I set that up.
Subtle. It looks good. Like,
Jurassic World.
I think I've been so done with the Jurassic like franchise for so long. Like,
Chris Pratt kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
Low-key. I know no one wants to hear that because everyone loves him. He's a good, fun guy, but dude, his movies.
It was just like too fan service. The last one was way too fan service. The script sucked. The one before that, I think it was Fallen Kingdom.
Let's be honest though.
The last two were so bad.
No one's watching Jurassic Park thinking like, oh my God, I'm about to watch like a riveting storytelling movie. Like we're just going for some fun and bullshit. But they couldn't even really do that.
Yeah, but
it's too corny.
But the OG is so iconic. Like it's an amazing movie. Like not just a like
because it was dinosaurs and no one ever. It was original.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still like you could watch it today and it's still so like it holds up so well.
Have you watched it recently?
Yes.
Really? And you liked it?
Within the last 4 years, loved it. So good. It's a Steven Spielberg movies hold up.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree with that because it's just too. I mean, I like the originality.
It's too
and it's hard to beat. You got to think. You got to put your mindset in that time. Like, I remember watching it in theater and like my brother started crying. Wait, when did it come out?
Oh, it was like early 90s.
Yeah,
or like 94 maybe.
Yeah, you know what? It might have been the second one.
Yeah, like Lost World.
Yeah, it might have been the second one. I just remember being in the theater and my brother started crying so we had to leave.
Yeah.
So that's all. But that was the second one. First one.
Like
first
scared?
one ruled. Huh?
Like scared?
Just like a baby. Like who the fuck bring? Like my dad was like one of those assholes that brought the kid. But we left though. We didn't stay. We didn't ruin it for everyone.
Yeah. He got out of there.
Some people need it. Anyway, a whole different. That's a rant. That's a peeve of mine.
That's a rant and a half. Yeah.
In the movie theater and just a baby or a kid just being loud. It's like, dude, leave.
Yeah. I mean, adults too. Adults are just as bad at it.
God, dude. That's a peeve. I could do a whole podcast just peeving about just shit that pisses me off in movie theaters. But not to go off too topic, but first one great. You're right. It was actually a legit movie. But here recently, but when they brought it back, it was kind of like weird,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember
falls in a superhero category.
Yeah, I remember going to see the first Jurassic World. I think it was like 2015, maybe. But I enjoyed it. Like it was
that's when they brought it back, right?
Yeah, that's when they brought it back and like changed it from Jurassic Park to Jurassic World. But I was into it. Like it was fun. Chris Pratt was like huge back then, or he's still huge, but like he was like peak of his career right there.
Beginning of the peak.
Well, it was after Guardians but like right in the sweet spot.
I got what you mean.
It was right in the sweet spot.
He was going through his Tim phase.
Yeah, it's Timothy Chalamet phase.
Yeah, he's going through that.
Yeah, he was like in everything.
Yeah.
No, but
the lovable guy.
I don't know. I'm hoping they can kind of revitalize it a little bit because the cast is great. You know, it's Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey, who's kind of an up and coming actor. He's good.
The trailer looked great.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looked good. I liked it. I was kind of like, oh shit, this actually looks good.
Yeah, the fact that they're going back to the island of the original movie.
Yeah, cool. And it's like Rebirth, so it's like they're just kind of like, okay, we're like, it's a whole. We're wiping out this shit. We're starting over, clean slate. This is a whole different like, basically like, you know, forgive me for watching because the trailer kind of I was at the gym, kind of watching it, kind of jogging. You know what I mean? My mind wasn't fully on it. Yeah. Is it like a whole different like time? Like, what's the time frame? Oh, like, did they allude to like a future?
I think it's just like in the like future past, like all the movies that have come out, like just.
But it wasn't like a big, like hugely.
I don't think they really indicated anything specific.
Okay.
But I think it's really cool because I think they're doing something different. I actually had to go back and like pause the trailer for like a freeze frame of like a moment that goes like so fast. Mm-hmm. But I think the whole plot is they're going back to the island to get some DNA or some genetic code to like do something. Like,
she's like, it's easier to get the babies because the males are like, or not. God, I fucked that up. Yeah, it's easy to get the babies because they're not like
they're not trying to kill you.
They're not trying to kill you, and they're like giant or some shit. Yeah, I do remember that part.
But they also start talking about how there's like some kind of type of like crazy experiments going on that like original island, and then they show like there's like a red flare going off, and then the dinosaurs like coming in, and I swear like I was like that looked really different. So I paused it, and I swear to you, it looked like a dinosaur, but with an alien xenomorph head. It looked insane. Oh, but I think that's like cool. It's different.
I'm here for it. I'm here for, you know, I'm like I said, I'm not watching this movie to be like breathtaking and fall like in.
Yeah, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, I think that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds dope as fuck. Actually, like an alien dinosaur.
Yeah. That's like
some scientists made this, or you think it like got butt fucked by an alien and then
who knows?
They breed like, oh shit, I didn't know I could get you pregnant. This is embarrassing. Off back to planet Gulazulu. I'm not taking care of this damn baby.
It was like a new like AVP, like Alien versus Predators, but it's like Aliens versus Jurassic Park like dinosaurs. Like they're setting up a crossover event, like a massive.
That's gonna be like an instant credit.
Yeah.
So you just hear like them.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's cool. Like, I'm not like a huge fan of. I don't know. I guess you couldn't really consider it like a legacy sequel because it's like there's been that newer trilogy already, but I guess you consider it a legacy sequel.
Like it's starting like its own thing.
Yeah, starting its own thing, like starting a new like
for sure Rebirth
chapter in the franchise.
They kind of hinted at it.
Whatever. Yeah, Rebirth.
Yeah, and it's a whole different like. Okay, so the cast is all different.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of different. Like, that's why I was like wondering, is it like in a whole different, not universe obviously, but like a different, like a big different time frame.
No, yeah, I think it's all like the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they don't bring back any like OG actors, like we'll be chilling, because. I hate like
it's desperate.
It's desperate. It's like just flash them in the trailer. Like, oh yeah, the people are gonna come see this.
Like a Scream, try and pull a Scream.
a little bit.
Bringing back like the whole cast.
It's everything. It's everything. Every sequel's trying to do that.
Yeah.
Every franchise does that eventually. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They're not doing that.
Yeah, they're not.
No.
At least we don't know. We don't think.
You know, I'm cool with desperate though. I like the nostalgia.
Yeah, there's definitely a point where it gets like a little too much, but
because they're leaning on it. It's a crutch. It's like, don't look past this shitty writing and everything that sucks about this, because look, there's a guy that you remember when you were a kid. That's cool, right?
There's movies that do it really well.
We can all cheer in the theater when he pops up on the screen.
It's like, holy crap!
Yeah, everyone's like, oh! Yeah. Everyone claps. Yeah, it always happens in the theater. I do it too. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
what's
I know
his name?
him.
Yeah,
I recognize him.
Yeah, I'm like hitting my wife like, that's the guy. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to do it in like a subtle way though. I'd say like probably the best movie I've seen it done in was like the Blade Runner sequel, like Blade Runner 2049.
Never watched it.
Oh,
I know. Dude. I need to. Which one's better? God. Because I heard the reboot's actually like it's a reboot, right? Or is it a sequel?
No, it's a sequel. It's it's a legacy sequel. So it's like it's the OG Blade Runner, and then it's a legacy sequel.
So the most newest one, I don't know what year. It was like now. It seems like probably forever ago. Like
I think it came out in 2017.
So that is technically a sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a reboot.
No.
Because when everyone refers to it, they're like, well, have you seen the original? They always say, have you seen the original one? I'm like, okay, so usually when people say that, I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean...
well, okay, so was the sequel better? Because I heard it was.
I'll probably piss people off by saying this, but like, I genuinely liked the newer one more.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I've heard that a lot.
I don't know if that's a product of... aging, or like maybe like I'm younger, so I connect with the one that came out during my time more than the one that came out before me, but
I mean, or it's just better. It's like, it's a newer movie, so they got better.
I mean, the CGI is insane. It's a Denis Villeneuve movie. So
there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
I stand him like way too hard sometimes, maybe.
No, it's fine.
But he's so good. He's so good.
Hey, you like it? Dude, I'm like the asshole who doesn't like Dune. I feel like everyone there's my hipster moment.
Yeah.
I'm like the guy who doesn't like it. I'm like in the back.
You just gotta give it another chance.
I'm like watching it like this.
You gotta give it another chance and then watch the second one.
Everyone's having a good time watching it. I'm just in the back of the corner like, idiots. This movie sucks.
You're all sheep feeding into that.
Yeah, like, what? Oh, because it went.
Had a cool sound effect.
Yeah, my seats rattled. No, I need to give it. I just need to just not watch the first one or finish it. Go on YouTube, watch a great 20-minute recap, and then go and watch the second one.
Yeah, I mean, I read the Dune book back in high school, and I reread it in college. And
quit bragging. Just kidding.
I know. I read.
Just kidding.
I'm smarter than you. I read. No, but it just like so it's like I know it.
What about the original one? Did you watch the original?
Yeah, the David Lynch one.
Was it better?
Oh, hell no.
I hear geezers will say that, dude. Geezers are like, the original's better.
Even my dad, who, like, that was, like, his Dune, he even was like this one's not, like, great. But David Lynch comes out and he says, that's the one movie I just hate that I've made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was his only, I'm pretty sure that's his only big studio movie. And and he hated it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can get away with it more now, like doing like a 3 hour long movie. Mm-hmm. But back then, I think like
Dune's not that long, is it? Dune 2 is? I know Dune 1's
not. They're both damn near 3
hours. They're 2.5, yeah.
They're both like pretty long.
I was thinking like 3.5. I was like,
but back then, like you see more 2.5 hour long movies now.
Oh,
than
for
you
sure.
do back then.
Yeah,
because like
that was criminal back then.
You either got like an hour, like hour 50. 2 hour long movie or like a 3.5 hour long movie. There was like the 2 hour range was so like,
dude, 150 where you're like, fuck.
Yeah, well, especially nowadays, if I see a movie that's like an hour and 50 minutes, I'm kind of just like, I don't know if this is gonna be that good. But then you see it and it's like there's a lot.
I'll see an hour and 30 something and I'll be like, I'll think that kind of like, is it gonna be that good?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, yes. I'm like,
really?
Yeah. Oh, I get hyped for a quick movie, dude. I'm old. You'll get there, dude. I promise you, dude. You'll see an hour and 45, perfect, right? But I see like an hour and 35. I'm like, nice. I can get through this easily.
Oh no, I'm like a 2 hour to 2.5 hour long movie guy.
I like those movies. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I see that, and I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with it. But I do get hyped when I see an hour and 30 something. All but right. I am like you. I am like. Especially if it's a movie that I'm already kind of like, and then I see it at the time, I'm like, oh, okay, it probably sucks. But I can get through it. I'm hyped about it.
That's fair. I can see that. There's definitely some times where I'm like, if I throw a movie on that just kind of randomly that I haven't seen or like I have seen it, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just throwing this on for fun, just like late at night, just like scroll on my phone and then put it down for an hour and a half. Like, I don't mind that. But I just feel like I like to kind of immerse in a movie.
Oh, I get it. 100%.
Like, and if it's longer, like you just sit in it, get to know the characters.
Like Brutalist, or when Oppenheimer came out and it was long as shit, and I was like,
or like a Departed. I
was hyped.
Like a Departed. Like you're just like spending so much more time with these characters.
Basically, one movie people hate.
So many movies
The Irishman
that do it well.
Loved it. Yeah. But all right, here's my segue. Since we are talking about hour 30-something minute movies, Companion.
Yeah.
The rundown. Here's the rundown on Companion. The review with spoilers. It was only like an hour and 37 minutes. It was something like that. Yeah. And I was hyped. When I saw that, I was like, fuck yeah. Because I wasn't like, if it would have been 3 hours, I'm like, we're not going to see this.
Yeah, and I think that's a big thing with like January movies. You know,
if it would have been someone that if it would have been a movie like, I don't know, like Scorsese was behind it or, someone respectable, I'd have been like, oh, yeah, I'll sit 3 hours for this. But a fun movie, goofy movie, a sex robot movie, I was like, hour 30, I'm good. This is great.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt about it. Like, it was perfect runtime and perfect January movie. Like, perfect January. Usually January is like a dumping ground for all the bullshit that, they just didn't want.
I think it made me like it more.
Yeah.
That it was in January. If it had came out in the summer, I probably would never saw it because it was so much.
It's like right before Valentine's Day. It kind of has that romance element.
I would watch it. I would recommend that for a Valentine's Day movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Because Captain America is like the leading one, obviously. Yeah. But women don't give a fuck. I mean, some do. I'm not trying to generalize or whatever and but this is a movie that both people can probably get into.
Yeah, for sure.
Real quick, I want to hear 1 out of 10. What do you give it?
Oh, I would probably go. I think it's a very solid 6.5 out of 10. Because it's not doing anything special, I don't think. But it's inventive. Like, it's a good script. Like, it's like the writing's pretty good, and it's unexpected. Like, it's not blowing me away. But I sat through it the whole time. It runs fast. The pacing's great, and the acting's good. So it's a good 6.5, 7 out of 10.
I was 6.5.
Yeah,
I was on there.
Yeah.
For January.
Yeah.
Now if this would have came out like around Christmas, November, summer.
Yeah.
I might have said 5.5.
Yeah,
it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, because you definitely put them in a different category. Yeah. Like the January movies, because
it wasn't bad. I'll say that. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just love the idea of because this is something that I think could actually happen. Like the sex bot, 100%. Like in the future.
I was thinking that.
Like give it a personality.
Yeah.
Like kind of like an evolution of like tech.
And then you get someone to jailbreak it, because that's what happens.
Yeah, it's like my sex bot is the same as my Amazon Fire Stick. Just jailbreak it and just do whatever.
Or like an iPhone or something.
Yeah.
Dude, when she found it and then like started like okay, real quick,
messing around with it.
Let me give the little wiki premise thing on it real quick.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen it or is thinking about going to see it.
Just so Oh God. All right. So Companion is a science fiction thriller film written and directed by Drew Hancock. It stars Sophie Thatcher, our girl.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yellow Jackets and
Heretic.
That was an inside joke. Anyway, and Jack Quaid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I was like, damn, the way it's spelled out, I was like, is it Quad? So Jack Quaid, Hunger Games, The Boys is the main one. Then what else you say he was in?
Oh yeah, Scream. Yeah,
Scream. Yeah. There you go, Scream. Yeah. But The Boys for me, that's why I like them, man. Anyway, so they're dating, they're a couple, weekend getaway with some friends at a remote cabin, which unravels into chaos after a revelation that one of the guests is a companion robot. Lucas Gage, Megan something, Harvey, blah, 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 Rupert. Yep. They appear as supporting roles. So basically, this movie...
Weekend getaway gone wrong. Yeah, I just think it was really well done. Like, they're going away on a weekend trip, and I'll be honest, like, I didn't watch the second trailer that came out. I only watched the first one. Mm-hmm. And so I had, like... I had heard about it before I went into it, but I didn't see the second trailer, so I didn't really know. But I didn't know that she was really like a robot being controlled by him. I
didn't know it was a robot either.
Yeah.
Paige told me that.
Yeah.
So where she was like, it's about like robots. I was like, is it? I thought it was like some weird shit, like mind, like because the trailer shows her arm burning.
Yeah, holding on.
She's like, no, she's a robot, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Going into it.
Yeah, but I think overall the plot ended up just being like way more unexpected than I thought, because I wasn't expecting it to be kind of like a crime thriller where they're trying to get away with killing the guy and taking his money.
Yeah.
the guy who owns the house, and then it kind of becomes like a robot retaliation, like tech. Mm-hmm. Tech is scary.
Dude, that shit was so funny. Like when they do the vision thing, or they make you like you remember the moment when you met and all this. And
and they kept swapping out the actors.
Yeah, that was funny when he ends up like with the gay couple. He ends up like having to like redo that.
The meet cute,
and it has the whole scene. They're like dancing, and it shows everything. That was funny. There was a lot of funny moments in that movie. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, it's like.
And a lot of them hit. They hit for me. I was laughing the whole time.
The comedy hit for me. It was kind of just like that dark satirical comedy. It's like, and people are getting slaughtered like all over this movie, or just like killed, but like every time it's like kind of shocking because they pull it off in like shocking ways, but then it's also like really funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I was trying to think of a funny part in there that was like a killing, but I liked it when is at the end. Spoiler, obviously. When he's like trying to come up with this alibi, and he has his gay companion.
Yes.
Play the cop, and they're all asking him all these questions, like, "Oh yeah, we got all the data right here in her stomach. Like we can go back and watch everything that happened." And he's all like, oh, "Fuck!" And then they go out there, and he's like, "Dude, these guys are fucking weirdos." Like,
he's like, I don't know why he's lying, but he's.
He's like,
all these dudes
fucked.
Are fucking weird.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they torture these things, dude. He's like, this guy's fucked.
And then immediately dies.
Yeah.
It's just like...
So it shows him, like, that was kind of cool. He's like, that's spooky. That's a spooky moment. He's just standing there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I remember him. He was one of our old robots. Like, pop, 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 pop.
Yep. Yeah, but it's funny, because I think this movie kind of hits a niche that hasn't really been hit a lot.
Megan 2.0?
God.
A lot of people love
Megan. That movie. I didn't.
No, 2.0 is coming out.
Yeah, 2.0
Yeah, Megan. I never watched it.
I was not a huge fan.
I heard it's like Chucky, but like robot.
Yeah, basically. It was just kind of, to me, it was a little mid.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, but I think this like takes that kind of similar concept of like robot becoming more self-aware and like doing like killing people, whatever. I think
this was better than
this was so much better, like more inventive and.
Well, the robot's it's not a horror movie. What is that? It's thriller?
Yeah, I'd say it's more thriller.
Yeah, so
there's horror elements, but it's definitely more of a thriller.
But it wasn't scary, like you're rooting for the robot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100% the whole time.
Which, by the way, she does a great job in that.
Yeah, like how she kind of goes from like speaking and like being regular to just like powering down, or like, and there's a lot of subtlety with like, when she's using the iPad and she's changing her like intelligence level or like ability to be violent. There's like, and Lucas Gage does the same thing because he was also playing the other companion. But there's like a lot of subtlety in that acting, and I think it was like really impressive.
I was wondering, like, when she was doing the intelligence thing, I was like, since she's a girl, can it only go so far? Like, if it was a guy, would it go way far? I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. God damn.
Just kidding.
No. I mean, maybe.
I'm going to have to timestamp that.
Timestamp that one?
No.
Take that one out.
No. I keyed. No, but I thought that was a cool part. I was like, oh, I got kind of hyped when she started boosting it up. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, fuck. But then she could nothing really. She was just normal.
I think she was just able to like maneuver through those situations better, like able to like kind of think her way through different scenarios. Because when she's like over the mountain, like overlooking the pass, she's like, okay, like, do I run or do I go back to the car? And she's like able to like really see like the pros and cons of each one. Like really,
they didn't really get into like how significant the intelligence boost was. Because and when I was watching it, I was like, oh, she's about to be like Elon Musk
genius.
times 2.
Yeah.
Like she's about to invent something right now. Yeah. But it just like she was smarter, but she was still like she couldn't make
more normal.
Yeah,
like more normal.
Just a normal smart person.
Yeah. Yeah. More common sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
And then he had her kind of like ditzy, but like she wasn't like super dumb.
No.
Like on the level when it started off, when she got into it, they had it kind of like below medium.
Yeah, it was like she was like weirdly obsessed with them though. Like it was like.
But all of them are, right? Even when they're smart. Well.
Yeah, I mean they're robots they're getting used. So I mean they're like at the beck and command of like.
They can't lie either
every time. Yeah.
Which is a big scene.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
When the officer.
Yes.
So there's a scene where the officer, she gets pulled over. She's like escaping, right? She's finally getting away. She gets in the car. We need to talk about that first. The car scene. Because there is kind of like it involves the...
Yeah, the tech.
Yeah, so she changes her... So this is like a car that only responds to her boyfriend's voice because it's his car.
Yeah.
So
the voice change.
Yeah, so she gets on the phone and she can change her voice. Like she can change the pitch and all that. She ends up messing with it.
Yeah.
And she gets her voice to sound enough to get the card, kind of like a Face ID when you're scanning it. Mm-hmm. You're trying to like look at your text in the morning and it doesn't pick up because you're all like, ugh. She does it just good enough to where it unlocks. So she does that. So that's a pretty cool thing on that.
Yeah, I thought that was like a really well done scene.
Yeah.
It was very
He's trying to break in.
Yeah, he's trying to break the window.
And then it gets away. And then she drives. It's like a self-driving car.
Yeah.
So then she, how did they break down? Did she break down?
No, because I
forgot.
I think they reported it stolen, and then it like powers down.
That's exactly what happens. The car gets reported stolen, so it automatically shuts down. And then while she's out there messing with it or doing something, the cop shows up.
Yeah.
And then he starts asking questions, and he knows the guy that they murder. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even know his name. It's like a Russian name.
Yeah, because I think it was like everybody. It kind of feels like a small town, like it's like the country, like they're like out in the country.
And he's like a big time player.
Yeah, and he bought like the huge property.
And the movie is, well, I don't know. People probably are, if anyone's listening to this, they've seen it or they're not watching it because of the spoilers and they want to watch it. But if you don't care. They go to this guy's house. He's like a big time player. He's rich as shit. So they set up these robots to murder him. And it happens. She murders him. And they take his money. That's what they're trying to do. So she gets pulled over in this car and she changes her settings to where she speaks
German.
Russian. Because he's supposed to be like a Russian mafia guy. Remember?
Yeah. Okay, maybe it was Russian. Yeah. It was some foreign language. Foreign language.
And then so the cop can't really understand what she's saying, but she can't lie. So he's asking her, he's like, "What'd you do?" She's like, "Oh, I killed so and so," or whatever.
Yeah, but she's saying it in the
so it's saying
language.
it in subtitles. Yeah. But I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no, that was definitely like a.
Because I got nervous for a second.
It's just smart writing. Like it's just like it's really cool because like you set the rules. But then you don't break them. You just like find ways to go around them. So I thought that was like really interesting.
Who made this movie?
I don't recognize the director, but the guy who produced it is Zach Kreger, and he was the director of Barbarian that came out a few years ago, and that's like one of my favorite horror movies of the last few years.
And Invisible Man.
No. That was the guy who did Wolfman. That was Lee Winnell.
Oh, was it
completely different? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right. Which, okay. The whole time I did know that, but for some reason when I went and watched it, I was thinking because I didn't like the new one.
Which one?
Invisible Man.
Really?
I thought it was dog shit.
I loved it. I thought it was really good.
It was so fucking corny, dude. Are you kidding me?
I liked it. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, okay, so I hated it. I thought it sucked on so many levels. Anyway. So I was going in there thinking that this person made it. I was like, God, I hope it doesn't suck. Okay, so that makes more sense now.
Completely different people.
I know.
The Wolfman. But that's what you went into Companion thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was thinking, I was like, God, I hope this doesn't suck because I hated Invisible Man.
Yeah.
So, okay, that makes more sense now that it didn't suck.
Did you watch Barbarian?
Yes.
Okay, you liked it?
Yeah, it seemed like one of those movies that's kind of started the whole trend. Or not, it was in the middle of it. The whole, like...
Cancel culture?
Not cancel. It was like white men suck, women rule.
No, I don't think it was...
Every dude in that movie was bad. And she was like...
Yeah, but it's a commentary on, like...
But that was, like, the trend, though. Every movie was, like, it's following that trend.
Yeah, but I think that movie was just, like, way smarter in how it went about it. Like, I think it was just, like, really well made.
No, it was okay, but it's hacky. They had to follow a trend. They didn't do it. You don't see that in A24 movies, do you?
Know. No, but it's like I still think I would put Barbarian
I'm not saying it sucked.
Personally, I would put Barbarian over a lot of the A24 horror movies I've seen in recent memory. I know. I liked Barbarian because it was like completely unpredictable. I just think the way it was filmed, like
unpredictable. So you didn't think midway through it's like, okay, so all these dudes are gonna die and then she's gonna win. But that's not what it is.
Well, yeah, but it's not like that. You're like boiling it down to something that it's like so simplistic, but it's like
that is what I mean. If you're wanting to predict, the ending,
but the plot of the movie is unpredictable.
No, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah.
But there is that hack element that I'm like, they're following a hack.
Yeah, I will say like maybe the cancel culture bit maybe a little bit hacky, but at the end of the day,
I want to say cancel culture because no one's getting canceled. They're just kind of who got canceled?
Yeah, the guy in the movie, Justin Long.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because
I didn't even think about that.
He got accused of I think raping a woman, and then as an actor.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. That didn't bother me. That could.
Yeah, like being.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I was fine. What I was saying was hacky is the whole like every white dude in this movie is going to be either dumb or evil, and the chick in it is going to like outsmart and be more badass.
That's every horror movie, every slasher ever. The woman always wins. The killer's a dude. He gets beat by the girl, and then she's like, that's why it's the final girl. It's every slasher movie ever.
Slasher. Okay.
Yeah. That's every slasher movie. Halloween. Friday the 13th usually.
No, but
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, but this is like
not a monster. It is a monster.
They make sure to no, in those movies like everyone gets killed. Women, it doesn't matter what color you are. In this, it's just strictly white men that suck.
Yeah, I don't think it was trying to say specifically just white men. It was all men. Because it's like she comes to the Airbnb, and then it's like, this guy could be a creep because we're staying in the same Airbnb, but like I don't trust this guy. It's not specifically white men; it's just men.
No, it's a white man.
Oh my god! Oh, all right.
I promise. Go back and look.
No,
dude.
It's not though. What do you mean?
Right.
Just white men?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Look it up, dude.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Name a black dude in that movie that sucked.
I think I disagree with you on this.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
What a tangent.
Because wasn't there a homeless dude in the movie?
Yeah.
What color was he?
He was black.
And he was kind of good, right?
No, I don't think.
No, he was a good guy.
He wasn't necessarily good.
He was a guy that
the white guy at the very beginning of the movie is a good guy. What do you mean?
Who?
Bill Skarsgård.
How's he good?
He's literally like a good guy.
I can't remember what
the guy who she's at the Airbnb with at the beginning of the movie. He is like he's just a regular dude. He's just a chill guy.
And then okay, you got to explain to me what happens to him.
He gets killed.
Yeah, because he's stupid. That's what happens. He's stupid. He gets killed because he's dumb. He's weak. She's not weak. She's dude. All right.
It's just because he's dumb. I don't think it's because he's a white male.
That's what I said. Either they're weak.
What do you mean? It's not just because he's a white male. It's just because it's like he's just a dumbass.
You don't think these movies are made picking these that? Okay, so the black guy that happens to be good in the movie, or the only guy in the movie that doesn't suck.
Specifically went out and was like, oh yeah, these dumb shits are gonna be white.
Yes, 100%.
No way.
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
All right.
But you haven't heard this yet? This is like news to you? Like this is like a thing that's going on?
You're getting like conspiracy theorist over here.
No, I think it's like a well-known thing. Like they don't hide it. Like they're not like, oh, we're doing this. No, I think it's like they feel bad because they used to whitewash the shit out of movies back in the day. So now they're like overcompensating. You don't, all right?
I don't think that this is, I don't think that I see what you're saying. I don't think that applies to this movie. But this is completely separate from Companion.
I know. We're riffing, bruh. Riffing, bruh. There you go. That's gonna be the title. Barbarian. Do white people suck in Barbarian?
They do suck. The white people do suck. Objectively, the white people in Barbarian do suck.
Yeah. Okay, but point is, Companion wasn't like that.
No. Yeah.
Because every dude in it sucked.
Yeah.
Or we.
It was more just like a human suck type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, people are greedy and they're going after... Yeah.
And the chick ruled.
Even the dude that they killed to steal the money, he's a shit dude.
Yeah.
Like, terrible person.
Dude, the gay dudes were funny, too. Like, when he's like trying to tell him, like, when she's running away. And he's like, stop, I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
There was a lot of funny... did you know...
Iris, yeah.
Did you know that they were he was a robot?
That actually shocked me. I did not think...
So you had no idea up until they said it?
Yeah.
See,
I think it's obvious once you look back on it.
Yeah.
But then I think it was like...
I started to catch on.
Yeah. Because the fact that he was cooking dinner for everybody,
yeah.
And then how he was talking about the partner, like this kind of very similar way that Iris was. It's like they're definitely hinting at it the entire time, but then I don't know. It's just like something that kind of flew under the radar until they actually revealed it for me.
Yeah, it took me a while, but it was definitely before. I'm bragging here, but I caught it. I was like, oh, he's about to be a robot.
All right.
There's probably 10 seconds before they revealed it, but I was like, he's a robot. No, but I thought it was cool, though. How he was kind of like, okay, baby. Like, what did he say? Shut down or pause or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like they do it so quickly and like it's like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, no way, all right.
And you're right, it is so obvious because he's like so like just a little bitch. Like he's like when he's on the phone, there's like this big scene where her breaking away.
Yeah, because
like if that was to happen to us, I'd be like, no, motherfucker, she's leaving the house. You got to take this now. But he was like, I'm on the phone. He's like, just like
but his partner's like so disregarding, like disregarding him the whole time, and then he's just like, yeah, okay, honey.
Yeah,
like it's like okay, it's like all right.
Yeah, and I was like. So that was funny. There was like, there's like a big scene. It's intense. Then you can laugh. They did a good job of that.
Yeah.
And it was unique, like you said, like the whole like just the idea of being able to like get this iPad and change your eye color and your voice and your intelligence. That was all cool. It was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they pulled it off.
And you got some body horror in there.
Yeah.
With the burning the.
Yeah, burning the hand.
Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah,
that was intense.
It was cool.
But okay, so when she was, is it because he had her intelligence all the way down at this point?
Yeah, I think when he turned the intelligence all the way down, she had like basically zero free will. She's
just dumb, but she's still there. Like she's like, oh, this sucks, because she does. Yeah. At one point, he gets her to grab a gun, put it to her head. He's like, now shoot yourself.
Yeah.
And she says, what'd she say? She says something right before she's like, oh shit, or she's like, no, or stop.
God, I can't remember.
They're basically letting you know that she's not cool with this.
Yeah.
Like she's like, fuck, you know?
Yeah,
and she pulls trigger, blows her head out. Mm-hmm. But what a dumbass he is, because he's a white man. He doesn't realize. If that was in that situation, dude, I'd be so fucking paranoid. I am just shredding this fucking machine. Like there's gonna be nothing of this left.
He kept it around for so long.
Well, just
like to a point where it was like.
And then he calls them up and they come and get her. I'd been like, dude, there'd have been that. I didn't like that. I'd have been like, dude, this guy can't be this stupid. Where his plan is to just have this idiot dress up as a robot or as a cop.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she shot her head, and you think like, okay, that's going to destroy everything in her. But all the recording technology is in her, I guess, her stomach.
Yeah.
So he didn't take into account for that. So that was cool. That was a good little twist, and it was fun watching that because you know, as a watcher,
you think it's like. I honestly, there was a point where I was like, dang, like, is he gonna win?
Yeah.
I thought they were kind of going for that.
But it's funny how they're like, oh no, it's good. Everything's down here, and he's like, shit.
Yeah. And you see the realization in his face. He's just like, and it's just such a good comedic moment. It's like so funny. I'd say Jack Quaid. He was so good in it. Like he sells the just like the nice guy who like is just like actually just like such a like a deviant.
It's like a douchebag.
Yeah, just douchey ass.
By the way, real quick, only good guy in this movie was a brown kid.
Who?
The worker.
Yeah, and the white guy gets murdered. Okay.
Yeah. No, just coincidence. I'm just kidding. Yeah, conspiracy. Just throwing that out there. Just saying. Anyway, now we'll edit all this out.
Yeah.
Your friends are gonna see this and be like, "Your fucking cousin's a fucking geezer asshole." No, no. I liked it. I liked it better than Barbarian.
No, like we were saying earlier, like for me, definitely just a solid movie. I don't think it's something I'm gonna be like remembering a lot further down the road. I think it's kind of missing just a little bit of something.
Oh, 100%. It's like Here Today, Gone Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like a cool hip-hop song that's like fun to listen to for like a month or two, and then you'll never listen to it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was good.
Yeah, really well made. Cinematography as good for like a...
Yeah. It didn't suck.
Yeah.
There was nothing shitty about it.
No.
Yeah, so I recommend it.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. You should go see it. Came out last week.
Yeah. This I don't know when this comes out, but
yeah. as of right now, it came out last week.
Yeah, it came out last year. We're on Companion 2.
Yeah, by the time this is buried. Yeah. There's like a lost episode because of all the.
Yeah. Well, I got to find a way to edit all of my conspiracies out. All my unwoke conspiracies. Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, that's about an hour. We're about there.
Yeah.
It'd probably be 30 minutes after I edit all that shit out. No. So we covered a Fantastic Four trailer, Jurassic World trailer. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year of movies, I think, coming out. I mean, I think we got a little video in the works coming out soon of what we're most anticipating this year. Yeah. Episode 3 gonna be. Or not episode 3, maybe 4. 3 or 4. We'll see. 3 or 4. We'll see. Whatever works, Wherever the wind takes us. Whatever we feel like. Wherever the wind takes us. Whatever we feel like. Yeah, we'll do movies we're most hyped for 2025. There's a lot. Dude, I was looking at my list, bro. It's going to be a good year of movies. It's like all A24 for me. Not all. I know, it's so fun. I'm such a homo, or a homer. I'll edit that out. I'm such a homer for A24 movies, dude. No, that will be edited, and they're gonna be like, "What did he say?" Okay. No, I am a homer for A24, and that's why my list is gonna be mostly A24. We'll have to. I can't wait to compare. Yeah. So look out for that. Yeah, look out for that. It'll be coming soon. All right, that's it. All right. Boom.